The Kraft Foods Company presents Willard Waterman as the Great Gildersleeve. The Great Gildersleeve is brought to you by the Kraft Foods Company. Kraft, makers of the one and only Miracle Whip salad dressing. And one and only is right, friends, because there is no other salad dressing like Miracle Whip. No other salad dressing has that distinctive flavor, that lively, teasing flavor that's peppy, yet not a bit too sharp. It's a flavor millions prefer. Enjoy it on your salads. Tomorrow, get a jar of the one and only Miracle Whip. Well, with spring here, there's a lot of house cleaning going on in Summerfield. The Great Gildersleeve has refinished his parlor furniture. Mr. Peavy has sprayed his screens. Chief of Police Gates has whitewashed the jail. Even the Jolly Boys Club over Floyd's barber shop hasn't escaped. And while the paint is drying up there, the gang is meeting at Judge Hooker's house.
For it's always fair weather when good fellows get together with a stein on the table and a song ringing clear.
Just like Fred Waring, fellas.
Yeah, we are in good voice tonight, Gildy.
Floyd, what are you trying to play?
Home Sweet Home, Commish. Right off the needlepoint on the judge's wall.
Home Sweet Home. I love that picture. My mother in Salinas has one over the mantel.
Play something else, Floyd. The chief's getting sentimental.
Okay, let me see.
That's fine, Floyd.
Oh, it certainly is, Floyd.
Oh, my goodness. What's the matter with the judge?
Perhaps it'd sound better, Floyd, if you'd pull out all the stops.
Well, it ain't a bad old organ, Judge.
Thank you. It hasn't been played for quite a while. There are a few cracks in the bellows.
If the air's escaping, Floyd, try pumping your feet a little faster.
If you're going to sing any songs, I better save my legs. Hey, what's that?
It's my doorbell, Floyd.
Yeah, I thought we was raided.
Yeah, that must be Peavy.
Come in, Peavy.
Hello, Judge. Gentlemen. Hi, Peave.
Hello, Mr. Peavy.
Peavy, we were just about to sing a song.
There is a tavern in the town.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, Peavy, I have a lot of good music.
Yeah, why don't we try one of these antiques here on the organ?
Well, let's see what the judge has here. Bird in the Gilded Cage. Cubanola Glide. Alma, Where Do You Live?
How about this one? I picked a lemon in the Garden of Love.
That was a hit song in 1906.
I didn't know they had lemons in 1906.
Yes, they did. I used to go with one.
Say, fellas, here's a dandy. My wife's gone to the country, hurrah, hurrah, 1909.
Let's take this one. We all know it.
Yeah, that has a solo line for me.
All together now, gang. Hit it.
By the light,
By the light
of the
silvery
moon, I want to spoon. I want to spoon to my honey I love tune. Honeymoon,
honeymoon.
honeymoon, keep a shining June. Your silvery beams will
silvery moat. Yeah, it was a great bass, Chief.
Oh, it was nothing, Commissioner.
Ho, ho, ho.
Well, if I do say so myself, the acoustics are excellent here in my parlor.
Yeah, music always sounds better in a musty room.
Floyd?
Huh?
Well, I do the best I can. But since I don't have my housekeeper now, it's a chore to keep things spick and span.
I think it looks mighty nice, Judge. I've never seen your pussy willows over the fireplace look better.
Thank you, Chief. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go brew some tea.
Yeah, good idea, Judge.
Forget what I said, Judge. You're a swell housekeeper.
That's all right, Floyd.
Ain't he a crummy housekeeper?
Well, you didn't have to tell him so, Floyd.
Judge's house wouldn't look bad at all if he'd get some of the junk out of here.
He's had those old cattails behind that picture for 20 years.
Well, cattails I can stand, but them peacock feathers in the umbrella stand ought to go.
Well, the place could stand a spring cleaning.
Things accumulate over the years.
Yeah, I'll say. Last week when me and Lovey was cleaning, we threw away a truckload of stuff.
Well, the judge doesn't have anybody around to help.
Say, why don't we jolly boys clean up the judge's house?
Us?
Sure. He's going out of town tomorrow. We can surprise him.
Oh, wait a minute, Commissioner. I just got through renovating the jail. Took me a whole day to lamp black the cell bars.
Yeah, come on, fellas. Now, what do you say? It'll be a jolly boy's good deed.
I wish you'd thought of these good dudes last week when Mrs. Peavy and I were cleaning.
We ought to do it for the judge. He's lived with it so long, he doesn't realize how cluttered his house is. Remember our slogan now. All for one and one for all.
Well, I'm game. I'll donate half a day from the barber shop.
Great, Floyd. It'll be worth it to get rid of all this underbrush he's collected. What do you say, Chief?
If everybody's for it, I'll help.
Well, Mrs. Peavy always likes a chance to tend the drugstore.
Yeah, okay. It's a deal. But don't say anything to the judge. Let's keep it a secret.
Here comes the tea. Well, what are you gentlemen huddling about?
Oh, nothing, Judge.
Yeah, we're just deciding on another song.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, indeed.
How about goodbye, Pussy Willows, goodbye?
Oh, that was a fine breakfast, Bertie.
Thank you, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Now, where's the scrub pail and the mop?
Scrub pail and mop.
Yeah, that's what I asked for, Marjorie.
What's the matter, Unc? You spill your prunes?
No, Leroy. The pail and mop, please, Bertie.
Yes, sir.
And some floor wax, furniture polish, and dusting cloths.
Yes, sir.
And I'll want the vacuum cleaner, Bertie.
Mr. Gildersleeve, what you trying to do, get Bertie's job?
No, not exactly, Bertie.
That's what he's trying to do, get Bertie's job.
Unky, what's this all about?
It's a secret. It's a secret.
What are you up to?
Now, kiddies, don't get curious.
Who's curious about a scrub bucket? Maybe the water commissioner's going to scrub up the office.
No, nothing like that.
I know. The mayor's transferring Unc to the street cleaning department.
He is not. As a matter of fact, I'm just doing an old friend a favor.
Oh?
Last night at the Jolly Boys meeting, I had a great idea. We were at the judge's house, and I noticed it's in pretty bad shape, since he doesn't have his housekeeper. So it occurred to me that while he's out of town today, it'd be a nice gesture if the Jolly Boys pitched in and cleaned house for him. I thought of it.
Yeah, we got that impression.
Well, I think it's a wonderful idea, Unky.
Well, I'm always thinking of nice things like that. All the Jolly Boys are meeting here this morning, and then... Oops, here they come now.
I'll get it!
Yeah, I'll get it, Bertie.
Hey, that's the judge. I see his car out front.
Uh-oh. Have to get rid of him. The judge mustn't know what I'm doing. That'd spoil everything. Coming! Yeah, remember, kiddies, it's a secret. Mum's the word.
Who's talking?
Morning, Gilda.
Judge, I thought you'd gone to the county seat.
I'm on my way. I just dropped by to bring your cigar lighter. You left it on the organ last night.
Yeah, oh, thanks, Judge. Well, see you later. Have a nice trip.
Gilda, are you trying to rush me off?
Judge, I'm expecting some other people.
Oh, stop pushing me. Who?
Well, some friends of yours. We're going to do you a favor. But you aren't supposed to know about it. It's my idea.
Oh, a surprise for me?
Yeah, little idea I cooked up with the Jolly Boys.
Well, I won't ask what it is. I'll be on my way.
Hey, wait a minute, Judge. Aren't you curious?
What?
We're doing this for you, remember? You might show a little interest.
I thought I wasn't supposed to know about it.
You're not. By the way, Judge, you still keep your house key under the welcome mat?
Well, yes.
And, how about those antiques? Will that finish take a furniture polish?
Of course, Gildy. Why do you ask?
Well, that's part of my big idea. What about your rugs, Horace? You take them out and beat them? Or vacuum them?
Gildy, what are you up to?
You mean you haven't guessed by now? Judge, while you're away, I'm cleaning your house.
You?
Well, like I say, I'm pulling the Jolly Boys in to help me. I don't want to take all the credit myself.
Why, Gildy, old friend, what a splendid thing to do for me. But you fellas shouldn't give your time.
Yeah, glad to do it, Judge. Now be on your way before the others come.
Oh, yes, I better go. Goodbye.
Goodbye. And remember, Judge, this is our secret.
Some secret.
Leroy.
Unky, I thought you weren't going to tell the judge.
Well, Marjorie, he wheedled it out of me. Yes.
Don't tell anybody. It's a secret. Mum's the word. Big deal.
That boy.
Well, Unky, you were pretty obvious with the judge.
Well, my dear.
Miss Gildersleeve!
Yes, Bertie?
I got the floor wax, the furniture polish, the vacuum cleaner, and the mop bucket ready.
Well, thank you, Bertie.
I'll get it!
Yeah, I'll get it, Bertie. What if I wasn't a lobbyist? If you're doing something for somebody, you deserve the credit. No use hiding my light under a mop bucket. Hello.
Hi, Commish. This is Floyd.
Oh, Floyd, I'm waiting for you. We're due at the judge's.
I can't leave the barber shop today, Commish.
You can't?
I got 9 customers waiting for haircuts.
9?
Farmer Nelson just brought in his kids.
Oh, my goodness. Well, Floyd, can't you put them off?
At $1 a head? Little Floydie Munson ain't crazy. Sorry I can't be with you, Commish.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Have a good time.
Yes.
Goodbye, Commish.
Goodbye. That Floyd. Down at his barber shop making money. What a sneaky way to get out of cleaning house. Hello, Peavy.
Hello, Mr. Gildersleeve. What can I do for you this morning?
What can you do? Peavy, don't look so innocent. Last night you promised to help me clean the judge's house.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm afraid you'll have to count me out, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Peavy, not you, too.
That's the way it looks.
Well, I thought Mrs. Peavy wanted to run the store.
Yes, but this is her day to run the garden club.
Peavy, which is more important? The garden club or cleaning the judge's house?
I'd hate to put that to vote before the garden club.
Yeah, all right, Peavy. If that's the final word.
That's the final word, Mr. Gildersleeve. I heard it this morning before I left home.
Well, here comes the chief. He'll help me.
Good morning, Peavy.
Hello, Chief.
Hello, Commissioner. I was just by your house, and they told me I'd find you at the drugstore.
Well, Chief, are you ready?
Ha ha, you bet I am. I'm letting a deputy prepare lunch for the prisoners, so I'm free.
Yeah, you're true blue, Chief. Of course, we'll have to do this job alone.
We will?
Peavy and Floyd won't help us. Fair weather friends.
Well, it isn't as if we wouldn't like to, Chief. We ran into complications.
Oh? Well, in that case, Commissioner, perhaps we should clean the judge's house another time.
Well, I can't do that, Chief. I told the judge we were going to clean his house today.
How's that?
Yeah, I mean...
You told the judge? Commissioner, I thought this was to be our little secret.
Well...
Blabbermouth.
Oh, Peavy.
On second thought, Commissioner, I don't think I can help you today either.
What's this, Chief?
Well, my deputy doesn't make a very good stew. The prisoners might complain.
Yelfer. That's an excuse, and you know it.
Yes, I know it.
You all right? Back out, all of you. You'll be sorry you didn't help me clean the judge's house.
Well, now, I wouldn't say that.
Whose idea was this, anyway?
Gildersleeve returns in a moment. Nothing is quite as eye-appealing on a dinner table as a colorful, tempting salad. For example, just imagine a shimmering lime gelatin salad mold surrounded with lettuce cups, filled with plump, juicy red strawberries. Just be sure that salad tastes every bit as good as it looks. Serve the very best salad dressing you can buy, delicious Miracle Whip. Miracle Whip has a perfect, just right flavor, a flavor that's distinctive because Miracle Whip is actually a different kind of salad dressing made from a secret craft recipe that combines the best qualities of old-fashioned boiled dressing and fine mayonnaise. No wonder Miracle Whip outsells the next 20 leading brands of salad dressing combined. Get a jar tomorrow and enjoy colorful, attractive salads, topped with the salad dressing millions prefer, smooth, delicious Miracle Whip. And say, here's something to look forward to. It's the big salad carnival that'll be in full swing at your grocer's soon. There'll be salad makings galore to give you lots of new salad ideas. Plan now to visit your grocer's wonderful big salad carnival and stock up on all the famous Kraft salad dressings. Well, let's get back to the great Gildersleeve. He had the brilliant idea of getting the Jolly Boys and cleaning Judge Hooker's house on the day the judge was out of town. It was to be a big surprise. But now, guess who's surprised?
Yeah, I never dreamed the Jolly Boys wouldn't be able to help me. I have a feeling I put myself on the spot. Still, why should I go over to the judge's house and do all that work myself? I better lie down on the couch and think this over. You know, it wouldn't be fair to the others if I went over alone. If I did all the work, I'd get all the credit. It's supposed to be a Jolly Boys project.
Unky, what are you doing on the couch? I thought you were going to the judge's house.
Well, Marjorie, the plans have changed a little.
Oh?
Peavy has to stay at the pharmacy, and Floyd has a big rush on at the barber shop. And the chief says he has to be at the jail. Everybody has an excuse.
What's your excuse?
Well, I'll think of something everybody else has.
Well, I don't see how you can refuse to go through with it now, Unky.
Well, why not?
Well, it was supposed to be a secret. But you had to tell the judge. Now you can't back out.
Yeah, guess not. Blabbermouth.
What?
Nothing. Boob. Stoop. Pigeon.
Unky, you can't just sit there calling yourself names. You've got to keep your promise.
Well,
If you don't, the judge will be disappointed in you. It might even break up your friendship.
Well, that might teach me a lesson.
Oh, I'd hate to see anything come between you and Judge Hooker.
Oh, I don't think it'll come to that. Maybe the judge thought I was kidding this morning. After all, Marjorie, it is a pretty silly idea. A bunch of grown men going over and cleaning a house. Sure, I'll bet the judge has forgotten all about it.
Miss Gildersleeve,
Yes, Bertie.
here's a package somebody sent you.
Me?
What an interesting-looking box. Open it, Unky.
Yeah, you'll be sending me a package.
What is it?
It's a box of cigars. My favorite brand.
Ain't that something?
Here's the card, Unky.
Yes, let's see. To my thoughtful friends, with 1,000 thanks, Horace Hooker.
Oh, he hasn't forgotten, Unky.
You what a heck of a time to remember. Now I've got to clean his confounded house. Yeah, I'll take the buckets, Leroy. You bring the mop.
Okay. Gosh, Uncle, why couldn't Marge come over and help you clean? This is women's work.
Yeah, Marjorie has the twins to look after, my boy.
Well, why can't I go home and look after the twins and send Marge over? They like me. I make them laugh when I wiggle my ears. They probably miss me right now.
No, Leroy, I need you here.
What about Bertie?
Well, Bertie has her chores to do at home. Besides, she just cleaned our house. Can't ask her to clean another one.
Hey, maybe the judge's key isn't under the mat.
Well, no such luck.
Maybe it's the wrong key. Maybe it'll jam the lock. Maybe it can't work it.
Step in, Leroy.
Okay.
Now, we'll start. Let's see, where will we start? Not in the parlor. Pussy willows, cattails. Yeah, we'll save the hard job for the last.
Unc, I'm not too interested in doing this.
You aren't?
I can't clean house. I'm just a little kid.
Leroy, I wasn't going to mention this until we'd finished the job. But I plan to give you 50 cents for helping.
50 cents? Oh, boy, I'm the best little house cleaner you ever saw.
That's the spirit, my boy. Let's begin with the judge's study.
Holy cow! Look at all the newspapers and magazines. Stacks of them. And this is only one room.
You're all right, Leroy, 75 cents. You ever thought I'd be scrubbing a kitchen floor? You water commissioner with housemaid's knee.
Are you scrubbing that floor again?
Yes, Leroy.
Maybe I shouldn't have hauled the ashes out through the kitchen.
Well, for some reason, we don't seem to be making much progress. Did you take all those papers outside?
Yeah, and I found this can of paint in the garage, Unc. Maybe I could touch up some of the scratches on the pantry door.
Well, it wouldn't hurt.
Oh, boy, I like the paint. Look at Unc.
Yes, Leroy. That isn't the way to handle a brush. Let me show you the stroke.
Yeah, but gosh.
Painting is ticklish business. Yeah, don't be afraid of it. You have to get some paint on the brush, like this. Yeah, all over the floor.
Oh, brother. Now you gotta scrub the floor again.
Yeah, I have a better idea. Bertie, this is Mr. Gildersleeve.
Uh-oh.
Move that chair back, Leroy.
Sure. Isn't that vacuum getting hot, Bertie?
It's smoking, but when I finish this rug, I'm through. I'm through.
Me too. I'm bushed.
Yeah, the parlor rug looks nice, Bertie.
Thank you, sir. Them old cattails sure did shed.
Yeah, good riddance.
I left them out by the ash can, Unc, with the peacock feathers and stuff.
Good boy. How does this table look, Bertie?
Well, it looks as though it could have a little more elbow grease there.
Yeah, that's all I was going to get.
Gosh, house looks pretty good.
Yeah, the old judge will like what we did. And, Bertie, I'm going to reward you with a $5 box of candy.
Thank you, Mr. Gildersleeve, but anybody can look at me and tell I don't need candy.
Well, I thought you'd like that.
Of course, I could use the $5.
Yeah, just as soon as we get home, Bertie. You deserve it.
Thank you, sir.
Well, heck, don't I deserve more than 75 cents?
You bet, my boy. You deserve $1.
Hey, Keen!
And I deserve a medal.
Yes, sir.
Anybody home?
Oh, hi, Mr. Munson.
Hi, Leroy. Commish. Oh, Bertie.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Lloyd. And Peavy.
Oh, Mr. Gildersleeve. Thought we'd drop by and see if we could be of any help.
Yeah. You're a little late, Peavy.
Hey, the place looks different, don't it, Pete?
My, yes.
Well, it should. We've worked here all day. Yeah, Bertie, fluff up the judge's Chicago World's Fair pillow.
Yes, sir. When the judge comes home, he's going to think he's in the wrong house.
Yeah, could be, Bertie.
Yes, sir. Mr. Gildersleeve threw out the cattails, the pussy willows, and the peacock feathers, and now the judge is going to think he's in the wrong house.
Yes.
When the judge walks in his study and sees all them newspapers and magazines gone, he's going to think he's in the wrong house.
Yeah, that's about right, Bertie.
Mr. Gildersleeve, you know what the judge is going to think when he sees all that stuff now?
Yes, Bertie.
That's right. He's going to think he's in the wrong house.
I think Bertie's got something there.
Well, it cost me a little money. It was a lot of work, but by George, it was worth it. I'll sleep like a baby tonight.
You know, it makes me tired just to look at all you've done.
Well, now, the judge's place wasn't really dirty. He just had it all cluttered up.
Oh, look at this.
Hey, it's the judge.
My, what a shiny kitchen I have.
You come on in, Judge, and take a look.
Well, Peavy, Floyd.
Hello, Judge.
Hi, Judge.
And Gildy. How can I thank you, old friend?
Yeah.
How beautiful my parlor is.
Yeah, I'm glad you Judge, what do you got there?
Let's see. The pussy willows go here. Cattails here. Peacock feathers in the umbrella stand and the milkweed pods atop the organ.
Is he kidding?
Judge, where'd you find all those things?
Out back. Apparently you forgot to bring them in after you cleaned.
Good Judge.
Now, will you gentlemen help me carry in my papers and periodicals? They're out by the ash can.
Yofer, you old goat. Why don't you bring the cans in, too?
The great Gildersleeve will be right back. Now that spring is here and summer is coming on, you'll probably be serving potato salad often again. And for the best potato salad you ever tasted, be sure you make it with Miracle Whip salad dressing. Miracle Whip will give your potato salad a wonderful, lively, teasing flavor, a just exactly right taste your folks, like millions, will go for. Miracle Whip tastes so good, it's become the most popular salad dressing ever created. Get a jar soon, won't you? Make your salads taste better than ever with America's favorite salad dressing, the one and only Miracle Whip.
This is Gildersleeve again. Just thought I'd mention that all the folks in Summerfield are working very hard on the civil defense program. Hope you and your community are doing the same. This is most important to each one of us. I suggest you get your copy of the official civil defense instructions either from your local civil defense organization or by writing to the superintendent of documents in Washington, D.C., and enclosing 5 cents in coin or stamp. Thanks for being with us. See you next week. Good night, all.
The Great Gildersleeve is played by Willard Waterman. The show is written by Paul West, John Elliott, and Andy White, with music by Robert Armbruster. Included in the cast are Walter Tetley, Mary Lee Robb, Lillian Randolph, Arthur Q. Bryan, Ken Christie, Earl Ross, and Dick LeGrand. This is John Heaston saying goodnight for the Kraft Foods Company, makers of the famous line of Kraft quality food products. Be sure to listen in next Wednesday and every Wednesday for the further adventures of the Great Gildersleeve.
Now, here are the winners in the 5th and final week of Parquet Margarine's great Name the Twins contest. For entries postmarked before midnight, April 14th, glamorous new Ford Victorias go to
Mrs. Clarence Morris, Russellville, Arkansas. Marion Atherton, Temple City, California. Rodney George Anderson, Newington, Connecticut. Mrs. Henry Milliken, Dallas, Texas. Winners of other prizes will be notified by mail.
The makers of Parquet Margarine hope you have enjoyed this exciting contest, and they hope, too, that when you shop for margarine, you'll get the margarine that tastes so good because it's always fresh. Get Parkay, Parquet Margarine, made by Kraft.
Don't miss The Falcon each Sunday over this station. Check your newspaper for time of broadcast and listen next Sunday as The Falcon solves the case of the Flaming Club.
Groucho Marx plays You Bet Your Life with $1,000. Listen on NBC.
The Kraft Foods Company presents Willard Waterman as the Great Gildersleeve. Gildersleeve is brought to you by the Kraft Foods Company. In just a moment, the great Gildersleeve. But first, here's important news for you from the makers of Kraft Quality Foods. Tonight, we're making the first announcement on this program of a wonderful new product brought to you by Kraft. Yes, a brand new member of the Kraft family of fine foods. At this point, we're not even going to tell you what the new product is. We're saving that for our next announcement. But be sure to keep tuned to this program. Listen for the big news from Kraft in just a few minutes. Now, the great Gildersleeve. Let's see what's going on in Summerfield. I don't know about the rest of the town, but things are pretty quiet in the water department this afternoon. Our worthy water commissioner has dismissed his secretary for the day, and with feet comfortably propped on his office desk, he's engrossed in a page of the Summerfield Indicator. The society page, no less.
Yeah. Orkney Pillhauser nuptials announced. Who cares about that? Bessie Clooney weds Orrin Stack in double ring ceremony. She'll have a ring on him all right in his nose. Well, here it is. Marjorie and Walter J. Thompson to celebrate first wedding anniversary tomorrow. Let's see if they gave the kids a good write-up. Marjorie is the niece of Throckmorton P. Gildersleeve, popular Summerfield water commissioner. What a fine little newspaper. Walter Thompson, known to his friends as Bronco, is the...
Anybody in?
Oh, come in, Judge.
Well, I find the commissioner reading a newspaper. Financial page, no doubt. What are you looking for, Gildy? Watered stock?
Someday that old goat's going to lay an egg.
What was that, Gildy?
Yeah, I said, take off your coat and rest your legs.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I was just reading in the Indicator about Marjorie and Bronco. You know, they're celebrating their first wedding anniversary tomorrow.
I know, Gildy. That's why I stopped in. I brought a little gift for you to take home to the children.
Well, nice.
I made it myself.
You did?
Salt and pepper shakers. I read in a magazine how to make them out of 2 spools.
Well, that's very thoughtful of you. Marjorie and Bronco will appreciate it.
Just imagine. They've been married a whole year. How time flies.
Yeah. Seems only yesterday I was driving Marjorie to the church.
And what a happy marriage it has been. Over the turbulent sea of matrimony, their little ship has sailed steady and true.
Judge.
Undaunted by wind and wave.
Judge.
Guided always toward the rainbow by the shining light of the love in their hearts.
Judge, what's the matter?
I brought myself to tears.
Oh, my goodness. Of course, Marjorie and Bronco are happy, Judge. They've done very well in their first year of married life.
Indeed they have.
And I'll tell you why they've gotten along so well. I can take some of the credit for that myself.
Oh?
You bet. They've been happy simply because I never meddle in their affairs. They live in my house, but I let them live their own lives. I never tell them what to do.
You're very wise, Gildy.
Well, so are you, Judge. My policy with Marjorie and Bronco is strictly hands-off. I mind my own business. Yes, sir.
A most commendable attitude.
4:00. Excuse me, Judge. I've got to get home.
What's your hurry, Gildy?
Yeah, I've got to help Bronco and Marjorie with their plans for tomorrow. First anniversary.
I thought you didn't meddle in their affairs.
Well, this isn't meddling. It's helping. They've never had a wedding anniversary before.
Have you?
Never mind.
That's a swell idea for tomorrow, Marge.
It'll be like having our wedding all over again.
Only with no people.
There'll be just you and I, Bronco and the minister. I know Mr. Foley will open the church for us.
Sure.
It'll be our day, all to ourselves. Where should we go?
Oh, I don't care, Marge. As long as you're with me.
Hello, everybody. I'm home.
Is that Unky?
Marjorie, Bronco.
Hello, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Well, you're home early, Uncle Mort. What happened?
Nothing. I simply closed up the office. Tomorrow's the big day, kiddies. Lots of things to do. Big story in the paper about your anniversary. I bought 10 copies.
Marge has a great idea, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Bronco and I are going to be married all over again, Unky.
Married again? Isn't once enough?
It's a sentimental thing, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Lots of people do it, Unky.
We're going to reaffirm our marriage vows.
We'll have the church all to ourselves. There'll only be the minister.
Well, say, by George, that's a great idea. A whole wedding, just like the first one.
But without the people.
Oh, you have to have people at a wedding, even an anniversary wedding. That's the best part of it.
But, Unky, we were planning...
Everybody will come and bring presents. Yeah, I'll wear my tuxedo. We'll have it right here in the living room, and we'll have a big party afterwards.
Yeah, but Mr. Gildersleeve...
I'll get ice cream tonight from Peavy's. And Bertie will bake the wedding cake, and we'll put one candle on it.
But, Unky...
No, don't you kiddies worry about a thing. I'll handle all the details. There isn't much time, but I'll manage it.
Uncle Moore...
Yeah, I wonder if there's time to get a story in the paper. You have to get Bertie started on the cake, invite the guests. It's a lucky thing for the kids I'm an executive. I can make things hum. Where's Leroy? Leroy! Well, hurry up. I've been looking all over the neighborhood for you.
What happened? What's the rush?
Yeah, we got a lot of things to do, and you've got to help. Marjorie and Bronco's anniversary tomorrow.
Oh, for corn's sake. They've been married 1 year. Big deal.
Well, this is a big deal. We're going to have a wedding at the house.
Who's getting married?
Marjorie and Bronco.
Again? Holy cow, is that the way marriage is? You have to renew it every year like a magazine subscription?
Leroy, this is a sentimental thing. It's a beautiful idea. They're going through the ceremony again to reaffirm their vows.
To who their what?
Never mind. Get a move on. We have very little time.
This is the daffiest idea I ever heard of. What do I have to do?
Yeah, first of all, I want you to run down to the cleaners with my tuxedo. Have it steamed and pressed. And on the way back, stop in at your piano teacher's. Tell her instead of giving you a lesson tomorrow, we'd like to have her play the wedding march. And then get to Floyd's barbershop fast and get a haircut. Have you got that?
March the tuxedo, steam the piano teacher, take Floyd to the cleaner.
Leroy. Bertie! Yo, Bertie!
Yes, sir?
Give Leroy my tuxedo, will you?
Your tuxedo? It ain't gonna fit him.
Well, he's taking it to the cleaners, Bertie, to have it pressed. Yeah, I'm in a big hurry.
You going out tonight, Mr. Gildersleeve?
No, Bertie, this is for tomorrow. The wedding.
Wedding? Where?
Here.
Here?
You, Bertie, please, don't stand in the doorway. I have to telephone. Invite the guests. Call the minister.
Yes, sir. Wedding? Here? Tomorrow?
You better call the minister first. Right, George, it's a good thing I'm here to do these things for the kiddies. Takes an older head to get things organized. Yeah, I'm phoning, Bertie. Very busy. What is it?
I'm not hearing so good lately. Did you say we're going to have a wedding tomorrow?
Yes, Bertie.
Anybody we know?
Yeah, of course. Marjorie and Bronco.
Oh, Miss Marjorie Who?
Yeah. Bertie, I'll explain later.
Yes.
Hello?
Reverend Foley?
Yes?
This is Throckmorton V. Gildersleeve.
How are you, Mr. Gildersleeve?
Oh, fine. Very well, thank you. Reverend Foley, are you busy tomorrow in the afternoon? About 2 o'clock?
No, I don't believe so. Why do you ask, Mr. Gildersleeve?
Well, you know my niece, Marjorie, and her husband?
Yes, I married them just about a year ago.
Yeah, that's right. Well, they have a lovely idea. They'd like to be married again tomorrow on their anniversary to reaffirm their vows.
That's a nice thought. I'll be glad to repeat the ceremony. Where is it being held, Mr. Gildersleeve?
Unky.
Excuse me, Reverend. What is it, Marjorie?
You mustn't do all this, Uncle Moore.
You know what I want to, my dear. Just leave everything to me.
I know, but...
Hello, Reverend Foley. This is Gildersleeve again.
Yes?
Thank you for offering your services. The ceremony will be here at my house, 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
I'll be there.
Fine. Goodbye, Reverend.
Goodbye.
Well, I got the wheels turning now.
Really, Uncle Mort, Bronco and I had planned...
Well, now you don't have to plan. I've taken over all the arrangements. I have broad shoulders.
Yes, but...
It's nothing. Happy to do it. After all, I'm your uncle. It's the least I can do on your first wedding anniversary.
Oh, the twins are waking up.
I'll get them, Miss Marjorie.
Never mind, Bertie. I'll take care of them.
Oh, there now, little darlings. It's all right.
Let's see. Let me see. I have to make out a list of the guests. I don't know.
Mr. Gildersleeve,
Yeah, what is it, Bertie?
I could have sworn you said Miss Marjorie and Mr. Bronco were going to get married tomorrow.
Well, that's exactly what I said, Bertie. It's their first anniversary. And they're going through the ceremony again, just for sentimental reasons.
Oh, well, that's the nicest thing I ever heard.
Partly my idea. Yeah, I'm making all the arrangements.
We going to the church just like before?
No, it's going to be here at the house. There'll be guests and a minister, the wedding march, the whole thing.
Land alive.
And we'll need a wedding cake and extra plates and more chairs.
Oh, you leave it to Bertie. I'll take care of everything. We're going to have a wedding right here now. Oh, boy, we're going to have a wedding.
Yeah, good old Bertie. She'll go all out. Hey, Oop. Leroy, haven't you gone yet?
You must have spilled soup on your tuxedo shirt. It's all stiff.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be. Leave that shirt alone.
Miss Gildersleeve, you want chocolate cake or angel cake?
It's a wedding, Bertie. Angel cake.
Don't you want the shirt pressed?
No, Leroy, just take the suit.
Mr. Gildersleeve.
Huh? Oh, Bronco. Yeah, I'm so busy getting things organized for tomorrow, I didn't see you.
You want me to pick up the ice cream, Miss Gildersleeve?
Yeah, I'll get the ice cream, Bertie.
Mr. Gildersleeve.
I want your shoes up. They need to shine.
You can shine them when you come back.
Oh, me? Auntie.
How many people coming to the wedding, Miss Gildersleeve?
Oh, 30 or 40.
30 or 40?
You certainly, my dear. The more, the merrier.
Mr. Gildersleeve, Marge and I had sort of...
Well, if you want more, just give me the names. We'll put chairs out on the lawn, open the front windows so they can hear.
Uncle, you don't...
Now, Margie, you're not imposing on me. Organizing things is my business. This is going to be a beautiful wedding anniversary, probably even bigger than your first one. Gildersleeve, I don't know how you do it, but you just have a way of making people happy.
The great Gildersleeve returns in just a moment. And now, here's the news we promised you. Big news from Kraft. It's our first announcement on this program of a wonderful new salad oil, Kraft Salad Oil. The first salad oil ever offered for your home use by the makers of all those wonderful Kraft prepared salad dressings. Now, you know that there are some salad dressings that no one else makes quite like you. You know, too, that many of your prized cooking and baking recipes call for liquid shortening. You also know that for best results, you must use only the best ingredients. And that's why the introduction of Kraft Salad Oil is the most exciting kitchen news in years. For Kraft Salad Oil is more than just a new oil. It's a new kind of oil. It's fresh and pure as summer sunshine, lighter bodied, too, because Kraft Salad Oil is not just refined, it's superfined. It's produced by a special new superfining process created by Kraft. Because it's lighter bodied, it blends quickly and perfectly with other ingredients in your salad dressings. Adds crusty tenderness to things you fry, heavenly fluffiness and moistness to things you bake. Yes, you'll put new magic into your finest recipes with new superfine Kraft Salad Oil. Try it tomorrow, won't you? Look for the bottle with the beautiful label. Get Kraft Salad Oil at your grocer's. Well, the great Gildersleeve is a man of action. When Marjorie and Bronco mentioned the idea of repeating the marriage ceremony on their first wedding anniversary, the great man stepped in and took over. The plan now is for a huge wedding and anniversary party at the Water Commissioner's house tomorrow. How do Marjorie and Bronco feel about all this? Well, it's not what they had in mind.
Yeah, Gildersleeve, you've got things running like clockwork. Cake in the oven, guests invited, tuxedo at the cleaners. I hope. All I have to do now is stop into Peavy's, order the ice cream, and everything will be all set. Hello, Peavy.
Hello, Mr. Gildersleeve. What can I do for you this evening?
Oh, plenty, Peavy. I want about a gallon of ice cream.
A gallon? You want to take it along or eat it here?
I'm not going to eat it anyplace, Peavy. This is for the wedding party tomorrow, at my house.
Wedding? At your house?
You bet. Your line was busy, so I called Mrs. Peavy. You're both invited.
Well, whose wedding is it, Mr. Gildersleeve?
Bronco and Marjorie. I thought it'd be a fine idea if they celebrated their first anniversary by going through the ceremony again. Minister and everything.
My.
It's a sweet, sentimental idea. Why, I'll bet you'd like to do it yourself, Peavy.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, wait till you see the wedding party tomorrow. A whole house full of people. Cake, wedding march. This is going to be the high point of the social season. And I'm arranging it.
Marjorie and Bronco like the idea, do they?
Like the idea? Why, of course they do. Naturally, they're holding back a little. Don't want to impose on me. And I can tell you they're both tickled to death that I'm doing it. What made you ask, Petey?
Well, most married people kind of like to get away on their anniversary. I know Mrs. Peavy and I do.
You do?
On our last anniversary, Mrs. Peavy went to Omaha and I went to Kansas City.
Fine anniversary.
Yes, it was. Funny thing, we were glad to see each other when we got back. It surprised both of us.
Well, this is different, Peavy. Our family likes to stay together. We like friends. The house will be jumping tomorrow.
All right, Mrs. Peavy and I'll be there.
Fine, Peavy.
We'll just sit while you jump.
See you tomorrow, Peavy. Marjorie! Bronco! It's all set. Everything's arranged.
Unky, I want to talk to you.
No, my dear. Don't say I shouldn't have done it. This was my idea.
Now hold still and let me talk. You haven't let me say a word since you started all this.
Well, you know you don't have to thank me.
Uncle Mort, Bronco and I appreciate what you're trying to do for our anniversary, and I hate to spoil it all, but we don't want a party.
Marjorie, of course you do.
No, I don't. Neither does Bronco. We were going to the church, just the two of us, and then have a quiet day all to ourselves.
And Marjorie?
No, Unky. I'm sorry you got yourself into this. I didn't want to hurt your feelings. But now I'm saying no big wedding here at the house.
But...
no big party.
But...
absolutely no, and that's final.
Yeah, she means it. Oh, brother. Now I'll have to call the whole thing off.
Your suit's pressed, Unc. I got a haircut and I talked to my piano teacher. It's okay for the wedding march.
Yeah, you better go back and tell your piano teacher it's all off.
What?
Yeah. Marjorie put her foot down. No wedding party.
What the heck? I can cancel the piano teacher, but I got a haircut for nothing.
Yeah, that's life, my boy. Now I have to call Reverend Foley and tell him it's all off.
I hate women.
Hello?
Reverend Foley?
Yes?
This is Gildersleeve again.
Yes, Mr. Gildersleeve?
Bad news, Reverend. Marjorie and Bronco changed their plans. I guess we won't need you tomorrow.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
They'll probably stop by the church for the ceremony. They want to be alone.
I understand, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Thank you. Goodbye, Reverend.
Goodbye.
Darn kids, anyway.
What's the matter, Mr. Gildersleeve? Leroy says you're down here crying.
Yeah, I'm not crying.
Look, Mr. Gildersleeve, if you've made all these plans, I think we should go through with them.
You think we should... What's this?
Marge is a little upset, but she'll be all right. You go ahead and plan the ceremony and the party.
Well, sure. Bronco, you have a level head on your shoulders.
Well, I know Marge, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Yeah, of course you do. Leroy!
Yeah?
Don't cancel the piano teacher. The party's on again.
Oh, brother!
You go up and talk to Marjorie, Bronco. I'll call Reverend Foley.
Sure. It's going to be all right.
Sure.
Hello?
Reverend Foley?
Yes?
Gildersleeve again.
Hello, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Good news, Reverend Foley.
Oh?
Yes, the children changed their minds again. The ceremony and wedding party will be here as scheduled. 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes. I just got the word. See you tomorrow, Reverend Foley.
Very well. Goodbye.
What a relief. Good old Bronco. And Margie will enjoy it. She likes people.
Uncle Mort?
Huh?
Now, Marge, Mr. Gildersleeve was only trying to help.
This is our anniversary, Unky. We don't want a big crowd of people.
Yes, Marjorie, Bronco said...
If your uncle's gone to all this trouble, Marge...
Whose side are you on, Bronco? Mine or Uncle Mort's?
Oh, boy, it's a battle.
You keep out of this.
After all, Marge, it won't be so bad.
I don't want an anniversary that isn't so bad. We've been planning on this, just you and I.
No, Margie, listen.
You keep out of this.
That's telling them, Marge.
Yeah, but Marge...
You go on, have your party. As for you, Bronco Thompson, you and the minister can just stand there and wait. I'm not going to marry you.
What?
Oh, my goodness.
I guess I said the wrong thing.
They've been married a year. It's their first anniversary, and now she isn't going to marry him. I don't get it.
Run along, Leroy. You too, Bronco. Oh.
Hello?
Reverend Foley.
Yes?
This is Gildersleeve again. I wish Bronco and Marjorie could have taken a walk with me. Moon's coming up. They might have smoothed everything over. Well, maybe they'd patch up their differences while I was out. They couldn't still be mad at each other. Yeah, I wonder. Marjorie! Bronco! No answer.
Hey, Unc, have you seen Marge and Bronco?
Aren't they here?
Heck no. Bertie's taking care of the twins. Bronco stormed out, and pretty soon old Marge went out. They just disappeared.
Well, they'll be back. You go read a book or something.
What an uproar.
Oh, dear. Yeah, I think I'll lie down on the couch. Gildersleeve, you're a meddler. You and your big ideas. You've probably broken up their whole marriage. Both gone, not speaking to each other. And the day before their wedding anniversary. Gildersleeve, I hate you. They started out so happily. It was just a year ago. I'll never forget. What a beautiful wedding.
Wilt thou have this woman for thy wedded wife, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy state of matrimony? Wilt thou love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep thee only unto her, so long as ye both shall live?
I will.
Marjorie, wilt thou have this man to thy wedded husband, to live together after God's ordinance in the holy state of matrimony? Wilt thou love him, comfort him, honor, and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep thee only unto him, so long as ye both shall live?
I will.
Just a year ago. What have I done?
Forasmuch as Walter and Marjorie have consented together in holy wedlock, and have witnessed the same...
What's that? Telephone in church? Who's ringing that? Yeah, what happened? Yeah, I must have dreamed. You getting the phone, Bertie?
I got it. It's Gildersleeve, Preston. Yeah? Oh, really? Sure, I'll tell him. Happy anniversary. Goodbye.
You was that, Bertie?
That was Miss Marjorie.
Marjorie, where is she?
She and Mr. Bronco are over at Reverend Foley's house.
Reverend Foley?
They said their love for you and they'll be home tomorrow.
Oh, what a relief. Why did they dash out of the house while I was gone?
Well, that was the only thing to do, Mr. Gildersleeve, with all the outside help they was getting. You know what they did?
You know what, Bertie?
They eloped.
Eloped? Well, good for them. Oop, they're the twins. Heat the milk. Man the bottles. Oh, what a fine first anniversary.
The Great Gildersleeve will be right back. Don't forget marvelous new Kraft salad oil. First salad oil for home use ever offered by Kraft is on sale now at your grocer's. Use this new superfine, lighter-bodied oil for those wonderful homemade salad dressings that no one else can make quite like you. Use it in those wonderful chiffon cakes you take such pride in. Use it in all your cooking or baking recipes that call for liquid shortening. Get Kraft salad oil in either the pint or quart bottle tomorrow at your grocer's. Look for the bottle with the beautiful label.
Last night.
Nothing, Leroy. Marjorie and Bronco just decided it'd be fun to elope, that's all. It was their own idea. All I did was act as what's the word for it?
Big pest?
No. I only did what I thought was right. And I'll tell you this, my boy. From now on, I'm going to say absolutely nothing. I'm going to be as tight-mouthed as a clam.
Good for you, Hunk. Oh, somebody at the door.
Yeah, I'll get it, Leroy.
Morning, Gildy.
Well, good morning, Judge.
I stopped by, Gildy, to wish Marjorie and Bronco a happy first anniversary.
Oh, thank you, Judge. But the kiddies aren't here. They eloped last night.
Eloped? How romantic. Who ever thought of that?
Well, in a way, it was my idea.
Your idea?
Well.
Gonna say absolutely nothing. Gonna be tight-lipped as a clam. Big deal.
Leroy.
The Great Gildersleeve is played by Willard Waterman. The show is written by Paul West, John Elliott, and Andy White, with music by Robert Armbruster. Included in the cast are Walter Tetley, Mary Lee Robb, Lillian Randolph, Dick Crenna, Joe Forte, Lee Keel, Earl Ross, and Dick LeGrand. This is John Heaston saying good night for the Kraft Foods Company, makers of the famous line of Kraft quality food products. Be sure to listen in next Wednesday and every Wednesday for the further adventures of the Great Gildersleeve.
What's the difference between a sandwich that's really super and one that's merely good? Here's the answer: Kraft's Prepared Mustard. For when you add a little mustard to cold meats or cheese, you add a lot of tang. Hidden flavors pop right out. Every bite tastes better. There are two kinds of Kraft mustard, you know. Kraft salad mustard, mild and delicately spiced, and Kraft mustard with snappy horseradish added. Have both on hand for different tastes, different uses. With either kind, when you add a little mustard, you add a lot of tang. Get Kraft's Prepared Mustard.
Don't miss The Falcon each Sunday over this station. Check your newspaper for time of broadcast and listen next Sunday as The Falcon solves the case of the Dutch doll.
Laugh with Groucho. He's next on NBC.
The Kraft Foods Company presents Willard Waterman as the Great Gildersleeve. The Great Gildersleeve is brought to you by the Kraft Foods Company. In just a moment, the latest adventure of the Great Gildersleeve. But first, a word about another kind of adventure, an adventure in flavor. For right now, at your grocer's, there's a wonderful new salad oil for use in your homemade dressings, your cooking, your baking. It's Kraft Salad Oil, the first salad oil ever offered for your home use by the makers of all those wonderful Kraft-prepared dressings. Now, Kraft Salad Oil is more than just a new oil. It's a new kind of oil, lighter-bodied oil to mix quickly and perfectly with all other ingredients. That's because it's not just refined, it's superfined by a special process created by Kraft. Yes, superfined to put new magic into the salad dressings you make yourself, into those wonderful chiffon cakes you pride yourself on, into every home recipe that calls for liquid shortening. Don't wait to get acquainted with Kraft Salad Oil. Look for the bottle with the beautiful label tomorrow at your grocer's. Get Kraft Salad Oil. On these fine spring mornings, when the great Gildersleeve has nothing much to do, he likes to go out and putter around the yard. He contemplates the flowers, admires the butterflies, inspects the blooms on his apple tree, and marvels at the green, green grass.
Yeah, by George, the place looks great.
And about once a year, he takes a look behind the garage.
You, my goodness, place looks terrible. How does trash accumulate? Leroy! Leroy!
It's making a pretty big pile, Unc.
Yeah, keep raking, Leroy. Means that everything we don't want gets tossed behind the garage. Tar paper, cardboard boxes, old shoes, shingles. What's under there, Leroy? Is that my hot water bottle?
Yeah, but it's split. You sat on it.
Yeah, yes. The night of the big freeze. Let's see. Where are the matches?
Can I light it for you, Unc?
Well, why not? You're a Boy Scout. A tenderfoot.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter, Leroy? Go ahead and light it.
I just had a horrible thought.
Oh?
The wind's blowing toward Mr. Bullard's house. You think we ought to burn the tar paper and hot water bottle?
Put out the match, Leroy.
Yeah, we better not burn it. I remember the day you burned the old tire and Mr. Bullard came roaring over.
Yeah, he did at that.
You sure were shaking, Unc.
Yeah, I was not. I just came out without my sweater.
Ah!
Leroy.
What did he call you when he came over, Unc?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I do. He called you a big water buffalo.
Well, I didn't want to start trouble.
And when you didn't resent that, he called you a nincompoop.
Oop. Bullard can't call me that. Leroy, burn the pile.
Oh, boy, this is going to be keen.
Bullard may not be home anyway.
I'm going to light this Excelsior so things will start popping fast.
Yeah. Say, that tar paper's going to make a lot of smoke.
I'll say. And the wind's taking all of it right to Mr. Bullard. We'll smoke him out like a bear.
Leroy, we're not trying to antagonize him.
I am.
Shh. There's Bullard on his porch. He even looks like a bear.
Is that him? I can't see for the smoke.
He's coming across the street. Here we go again.
If he calls you a water buffalo, Unc, pour it on.
Well, he'd better watch it. I've had about enough of him.
Hot dog, this is going to be the biggest battle we ever had. This is the most smoke.
Well, I'm standing on my ground. What a hard neighbor to get along with.
Good morning, Gildersleeve.
Bullard, don't you good morning me.
What's the matter, Gildersleeve? Are you upset about something?
Well, no. But aren't you?
Well, of course not.
Oh, for corn's sake, all that tar paper for nothing.
You mean you don't object to all this smoke drifting over your way?
Gildersleeve, you do me an injustice. You speak of me as if I were a crotchety, mean neighbor.
Well, aren't you? Yeah, I mean...
Oh, I'll admit there was a time when you irritated me, but not anymore. I'm in love with all the world.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, Mr. Bullard. Glad you're not offended. Yeah, I just thought perhaps this smoking tar paper might annoy you.
Oh, no. As a matter of fact, Gildersleeve, I came over to tell you I think you're setting a fine example for the neighborhood.
Yeah, I am?
I like to see the community neat-looking and well-kept. Gildersleeve?
Yes, Mr. Bullard?
You're a prince of a fellow. Good day.
Good day, Mr. Bullard. Did you hear that, Leroy? He called me a prince of a fellow.
He sounds more honest when he calls you a nincompoop.
You can hardly see out the living room window. Look at that smoke pouring across the street. And Bullard over there eating it and saying he likes it. He's so nice to me, I don't trust him. He must be after something.
I'll get it!
Yeah, I'll get it, Bertie.
Morning, Gilda.
Well, Judge, I didn't expect you.
Well, I didn't expect to drop in, but I saw the smoke and thought perhaps the water commissioner was running a railroad.
Yes.
Where do I catch the Atchison, Topeka, and the Santa Fe?
Yo, my goodness. The old goat's off his trolley.
I feel particularly chipper this morning, Gilda.
Well, I'm glad somebody does.
Why, what's the matter?
Yeah, I'm having trouble with Bullard again.
Oh? What's he doing to you this time?
He's being nice to me.
Rumson is being nice to you? That sounds unusually tolerant for him.
Yeah, and that's not all. He called me a prince of a fellow. What do you suppose he's up to?
Well, he's probably grown weary of bickering, and now he wants to live in harmony with his neighbor.
Yeah, I doubt that.
The mailed fist has cast aside the sword.
Yofer.
Now you must clasp his hand in friendship, and together raise the olive branch on high.
Yeah, don't be silly, Judge. Bullard wouldn't hand me an olive branch. Poison oak, yes.
Gilda, you underestimate yourself. You and Rumson have every reason to be friends. You're both important men here in Summerfield.
We are? Well, yes, we are.
Yes, he's an influential man, and you're the water commissioner.
Judge, you have a fine analytical mind.
Thank you. And Gilda, you mustn't overlook the human side.
The human side?
Rumson lives alone, as do I. His heart must cry out for fellowship and a cheery word. I know mine does.
Judge, you just got me feeling good. Don't make me cry. I don't know why I was suspicious of Bullard. Just because he admitted he likes me. The judge is right. Why shouldn't he like me? Everybody else does. Men, dogs, babies, women. Say, I wonder what Catherine's doing these days. There's her car in front of the house. Yeah, George, I think I'll stop in. I've been so busy since the twins came, I've hardly seen her. Yeah, I may even take her out tonight. Sure, she'll appreciate it. Nurses get lonely, too. Katie, beautiful Katie, you're the only...
Well, hello.
Hello, Catherine. Remember me?
Of course. How are you, George?
George.
Just joking, Throckmorton. But I haven't seen you for so long. Come in.
Yeah, thank you. Say, you have a nice tan for so early in the season.
I've been in the sun a lot.
Yeah, I can tell that. Your tan looks great with that white uniform.
I hope you've had a pleasant spring.
Yeah, Catherine. I realize I've neglected you. But I've been busy with the family and all.
Oh, I haven't been neglected.
You haven't? The woman's pride. She's just dying to have me ask her for a date. Catherine, guess why the water commissioner dropped in?
To read the meter?
No, Catherine. I want to take you out tonight.
Sorry, but I have a date tonight.
You?
It's possible, you know.
Yeah, I didn't mean that. You're a very beautiful girl, and I haven't been around lately, so It is possible.
How are the twins, Throckmorton?
Yeah, they're fine. Good, Catherine, about tonight.
And Marjorie?
Marjorie? Wonderful. But
Bronco must be awfully proud.
Yeah, he is. Catherine, speaking of tonight...
How's Bertie?
Catherine, stop it.
Stop what?
You don't really have a date, do you?
Well, I'd ask you to come along for proof, but I don't think he'd like it.
Catherine, yeah, I know I can't ask with whom you're going, but what are you going to do?
We're going on a boating party late this afternoon.
Boating party?
Mm-hmm. At Grass Lake. There's a full moon tonight. Should be fun.
Oh, yes. Full moon. Well, I won't ask with whom you're going. It's pretty hard to get information out of a nurse. Who could be taking Catherine on a boat? Yeah, it's probably some young intern with a rowboat. Has to be back at the hospital by 8 o'clock. Yeah, I hope. Well, it's no concern of mine. Somebody takes my girl out for a boat ride in the moonlight. I'm not going to worry about it.
Unky, why do you look so worried?
Me? Just wondering what I should do this afternoon, Marjorie.
Well, you haven't seen Miss Milford for a long time. Why don't you call her?
Yeah, not today, my dear.
Unky, you're still not worried about Mr. Bullard, are you?
Mr. Bullard?
Well, about why he was so nice to you this morning.
You know that? Well, as the judge explained, he's a lonely man. And say, I'm not doing anything either. Think I'll run over and invite him to go bowling with me.
Why not?
Yeah, I'll do it. See you later, Marjorie. Yeah, this is a nice thing to do. Bullard will appreciate my asking him. Well, there he is, just getting into his car. Bullard! Oh, neighbor!
Oh, hello, Gildersleeve.
Mr. Bullard, how about going bowling with me this evening?
Bowling?
Yes. After our little talk this morning, I realized I should spend more time with you. You're lonely and all.
I am?
So how about a little game?
Well, thank you, but I have an engagement.
You do?
Late this afternoon, I'm going boating.
Boating? Oh, yes. You do have a boat. I just noticed you have a nice tan, too.
Thank you.
Been spending quite a little time on the boat recently, have you?
It's been a lovely spring.
Oop. Yeah, I know it's coincidental, but I just talked to a party who's going on a boat this afternoon. Of course, I won't ask with whom you're going.
Well, it's no secret, Gildersleeve.
No, it isn't? Well, good.
I'm going with Miss Milford.
Oh. So that's why you've been so nice to me.
Well, why shouldn't I be nice to you? You've been nice to me.
You have?
You haven't once interfered with my seeing Catherine. You thoughtfully withdrew from the competition.
I did not. I've just been busy with a little family.
Well, I've been busy, too.
Bullard.
You've taken this beautifully, Gildersleeve. You're a noble loser.
I say, even when he's nice, he's a hard man to like.
Ray Gildersleeve will be back in just a moment.
It's lighter body. It's superfine.
It's Kraft Salad Oil, the first salad oil ever offered for home use by the makers of all those wonderful Kraft prepared salad dressings. Yes, there is something new under the sun at your grocer's right now. A new salad oil, Kraft Salad Oil, the first salad oil ever offered for home use by the makers of all those wonderful Kraft prepared dressings. Wait till you try it in those wonderful salad dressings you make yourself. Those light as air chiffon cakes you're so proud of. In all your special recipes that call for liquid shortening. For Kraft Salad Oil is more than just a new oil. It's a new kind of oil, superfined for better blending by a special new Kraft process. Because it's lighter-bodied, it mixes perfectly with all ingredients, puts new magic into dressings, cooking, and baking. Don't wait. Put this new salad oil on your shopping list right now. Remember,
It's lighter bodied. It's super fine.
get Kraft salad oil tomorrow at your grocer's. Look for the bottles with the beautiful labels. Well, let's get back to the great Gildersleeve. When his neighbor, Rumson Bullard, started being pleasant to him, our crafty water commissioner suspected that something was amiss. He was right. The miss turned out to be his girlfriend, Miss Catherine Milford.
Yeah, that Bullard, grinning at me while he steals my girl. Turncoat. Yeah, I knew he was up to something. Well, I think I'll stop in Peavy's and cool off with a Coke. Peavy's a good fellow to talk to. He always makes you feel better. Of course, I won't let him know I'm worried. I'll just let him snap me out of it without knowing what he's doing. Hello, Peavy.
Oh, hello, Mr. Gildersleeve. What can I do for you today?
Well, I just dropped in for a Coke and a chat, Peavy.
Yeah, well, which do you want first? The Coke is 5 cents and the chat is free.
Well, the Coke first, Peavy.
Very well. What would you like to chat about, Mr. Gildersleeve?
Nothing in particular. Peavy, a friend of mine is a little concerned about losing his girlfriend.
You don't say it.
Seems an unscrupulous neighbor has been dating my friend's girl behind his back.
My.
They've been taking boat rides in the moonlight. In fact, they're going boating late this afternoon. What's wrong with that? You wouldn't advise this friend of mine to worry about it, would you?
Mr. Gildersleeve, do you want an honest answer, or do you want me to tell you no?
Peavy, I don't want you to tell me anything. I'm just asking for a friend of mine.
No.
Yeah, all right, Peavy. I know what you're thinking. You think I'm the person involved. But do you believe for 1 minute that Catherine Milford would throw me over for a boat ride on Grass Lake?
Well, here she comes. You might ask her.
Peavy, drop the subject.
Hello, Mr. Peavy.
Well, hello, Miss Milford.
Well, and Throckmorton.
Hello, Catherine.
What can I do for you, Miss Milford?
I'd like some suntan lotion. I'm going boating on Grass Lake.
Well, isn't that a coincidence? Mr. Gildersleeve was just telling me about a girlfriend of a friend of his who's going boating on Grass Lake.
I think he's on to me.
Any particular brand of suntan lotion, Miss Milford?
Well...
Catherine, have you decided to go boating in the daylight instead of the moonlight?
We're doing both. Late afternoon and evening.
This one is a great favorite with the ladies. Very soothing, they tell me.
Is it a large party, Catherine? Or just a small group? Say 2.
I think there'll be several couples, Throckmorton.
Good.
What about this lotion, Mr. Peavy?
Well, a lot of people use it at the beaches. I've seen people patting it on themselves and even patting it on each other.
Oop. Bullard wouldn't dare.
I'll take a bottle, Mr. Peavy. Here you are.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Throckmorton. You'll call me sometime, won't you?
You bet. You can depend on that, Catherine.
A lot of people going boating, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Yes.
You can have a lot of fun on those boating parties.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm here to tell you. I remember the time a couple of us were fishing alongside a cabin cruiser.
Oh?
They were having a boat party, too. Along toward dusk, they invited us aboard.
They did?
We had quite a time. I'd like to do it again.
Peavy, you're not suggesting that you and I go fishing this evening?
Well, I can't myself, but Floyd likes to wet a line. They say fishing's pretty good if you get in fairly close to Mr. Bullard's boat.
Peavy, I wouldn't dream of doing such a thing. In your case, it was different. You didn't even know the people. But if I went out there, it'd be planned and premeditated. I couldn't force myself to be that brazen.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that.
Well, I couldn't. How about it, Floyd? We just sit there fishing, and then pretty soon...
You just want to keep an eye on your girl. You don't need me.
Yes, I do. You might look a little pushy if I rode out there alone. Yeah, I mean, be a pal, Floyd. Close up your barber shop and we can be out there before sundown.
I should close up and lose money?
Yeah, Floyd, look at it this way. It might be time well spent. It might be a good investment.
Yeah?
How often does Mr. Bullard come in for barber work?
Well, not too often.
Well, Floyd, if you rub elbows with Bullard socially, he might come in all the time.
Hey, that wouldn't be bad, Commish.
Yeah, and there'll be others on the boat. Friends of his. Big spenders. You might get them all coming to your shop.
Well, you got an angle there.
You bet I have. Actually, it's very nice of me to invite you to the party.
Okay, Commish, I'll gamble.
Yeah, boy, Floyd. You'll never regret it. I'll pick you up in half an hour. Good thing I called Floyd and reminded him to dress up. Yeah, George, the old white flannels look pretty good. Some people may think this is going a little far to get on a boat. But I'm not really horning in on Bullard. He horned in on me first. He went behind my back. And I'll slip up behind his boat.
Hey, you sure are dressed up, Unc. Where you going?
Fishing.
Fishing?
Yep.
In those clothes? What do you expect to catch, mermaids?
Here's your blue flannel coat, Mr. Gildersleeve, and I sewed on the 2 white buttons it was missing.
Yeah, thank you, Bertie.
My, don't you look nice. I don't know where you're going, Mr. Gildersleeve, but I bet you have a good time.
You won't believe this, but he says he's going fishing.
Fishing?
That's right, Bertie.
What do you think, Bertie?
Well, when a man puts on his blue flannel coat and his two-tone shoes and his ice cream pants, Bertie don't think he's going fishing.
Yes, I am, Bertie.
But, Mr. Gildersleeve, when a man goes fishing, he carries a line.
Well, I've got that, too.
Yes, sir.
Oh, brother.
This is the life, Floyd. Yeah, I feel like an Indian paddling this canoe.
Hey, Commish, ain't we being a little obvious? I'm the only double-breasted blue serge Indian this lake has ever seen.
Well, I'll admit it's a bold move on my part, Floyd. But once they see us from the boat, Bullard will have to invite us aboard.
Yeah, or look cheap to his guests.
Yeah, of course, once I get aboard, Bullard will realize I've outwitted him. But what can he do about it?
Nothing. It's a cinch you'll have to be nasty in front of your own girl.
Yeah, not so loud, Floyd. Voices carry on water.
Oh, yeah. Hey, the closer you get to that boat, the bigger it looks.
Yep. We made it before sundown, too. They can't miss seeing us.
Hey, where are them big spenders you were talking about, Commish?
Yeah, I don't see any on deck.
I hope I didn't close my barber shop just to waste...
Floyd. Huh? They must be in the cabin. The lights are on. Yoo-hoo!
Look, there's somebody at the window, Commish.
You where?
Ah, now he's gone. I bet it was Bullard giving you the cold shoulder.
Well, wait until Catherine sees me. We'll get aboard. Yoo-hoo!
They ain't giving us a tumble.
Well, I'm going to attract some attention. I don't think they've seen us. Here, Floyd, you take the paddle.
Hey, Commish, you're not supposed to stand up in a canoe.
Yeah, I'm just going to wave as we drift past the portholes. They're bound to see me now.
But take it easy, Commish. You're rocking the boat. I got my best suit on.
Floyd, I know how to handle myself.
Look out! Commissioner, you big clumsy...
Yes, now, Floyd. Don't get upset. No, I didn't do it on purpose.
Pipe down and help me in the canoe.
Yeah, Floyd. Floyd, now that we're in the water, let's make the most of it.
Huh?
They'll have to haul us aboard. Yo-hoy there!
Gildersleeve, how do you do?
Hello, Mr. Bullard.
What are you doing in the water? Diving for pearl?
No, our canoe tipped over.
Well, hang on to the canoe and I'll toss your rope.
Yeah, thank you.
Tell him to hurry. My suit's getting tight.
It looks like we'll have to come aboard and dry off. Don't want to butt into your party.
Party? There's no party, Gildersleeve.
No party?
But, Mr. Bullard, I thought...
We were going to have one, but Catherine got a call from the hospital. I postponed it.
You just postponed it. Oh, I see. Well, Floyd, shall we right the canoe and bed? Floyd! Now, Floyd, put down that paddle. Floyd!
The Great Gildersleeve will be right back. Remember, tomorrow at your grocer's, you can get a wonderful new salad oil for your homemade salad dressings, your cooking, your baking. It's Kraft Salad Oil, the first salad oil for home use ever offered by the makers of all those wonderful Kraft dressings. Kraft Salad Oil is a lighter-bodied oil, superfined to blend perfectly with other ingredients. Get a pint or quart bottle tomorrow at your grocer's. Ask for Kraft Salad Oil.
Everybody's had breakfast, Doc. When are you going to get up?
Don't bother me, Leroy. I may never get up.
What's the matter, Unky?
He fell in a lake.
Oh, poor Uncle Mort. How'd you get that lump on your head?
Floyd batted him with a canoe paddle. It all happened because he was worried about his girlfriend.
Well, this is the end. Your old uncle has made a fool of himself for the last time. I'm never going to look at another woman as long as I live.
Atta boy, Unc.
Yeah, I've learned my lesson. I'm putting a woman out of my life forever.
Oh, Unky, I came up to tell you Miss Milford phoned.
Catherine?
She's on her way over to see you.
She is? Where are my clothes? Give me a clean shirt. What a sweet girl.
What a quick change.
What a character.
The Great Gildersleeve is played by Willard Waterman. The show is written by Paul West, John Elliott, and Andy White, with music by Robert Armbruster. Included in the cast are Walter Tetley, Mary Lee Robb, Lillian Randolph, Arthur Q. Bryan, Gail Gordon, Kathy Lewis, Earl Ross, and Dick LeGrand. This is John Heaston saying goodnight for the Kraft Foods Company, makers of the famous line of Kraft quality food products. Be sure to listen in next Wednesday and every Wednesday for the further adventures of the Great Gildersleeve.
Here's a thrifty secret for making economy meals come to life. Next time you serve cold meat, sandwiches, or leftovers, don't forget the mustard. For when you add a little mustard, you add a lot of tang. Every bite tastes better. And the mustard to add is Kraft's prepared mustard. There are two kinds, you know. Kraft salad mustard, mild and delicately spiced, and Kraft mustard with snappy horseradish added. Have both on hand for different tastes, different uses. And remember, when you add a little mustard, you add a lot of tang. Get Kraft's prepared mustard.
Don't miss The Falcon each Sunday over this station. Check your newspaper for time of broadcast and listen next Sunday as The Falcon solves the case of the curious cop.
Laugh with Groucho. He's next on NBC.